Heyo everyone, it's ZENONTHEBOSS here. Alright, let's hop right into this video guys. Here are my top 10 things they should add in GTA 5 Online 2022. The first thing they really should add in GTA 5 Online is bowling. I even joked about this in one of my GTA shorts that I posted. I'm not sure why this wasn't already in the game when you could actually bowl back in GTA 4 with Nico and Roman. You know, let's go bowling. It's lots of fun. I honestly thought bowling was fun in GTA 4 and they should bring it back into GTA 5 by giving it its own building that you can visit in free mode. But don't make it to where it's an adversary mode. I feel like that'd be less fitting for the bowling alley and just make it to feel like it's more work to just to go bowling. So make it a free mode building that you can enter and just like pick up your ball, get your shoes, do all that stuff, and then just have fun with your friends. Yeah, griefers or trolls could try to ruin your bowling fun, but they do that with clothing stores too, so just have it to where the bowling alley reopens up later if it's been bombarded by futuristic flying motorcycle missiles. Now, my second thing they should add is a more improved fighting mechanic into GTA 5. Yeah, you can dodge, yeah, you can punch and kick, but you can't kick on command. And I believe they should implement a system and new button layout mode where you can punch and kick on command. They should also have it to where we can do uppercuts, haymakers, and jabs. Also with kicks, we should have high kicks, roundhouse kicks, and even sweep kicks. So having this variety of kicks and punches would be really fun. Not to mention, being able to sweep computers under their feet would be hilarious to watch them fall. Seriously, change the kick animation. I mean, what is that? It's like when your little brother got upset that you took his Xbox. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. Now, the third thing I would want Rockstar to add into GTA 5 Online is an option to bring your friends with you into an adversary mode. I can't tell you how many times I join either full adversary mode, a game mode that immediately starts, or I just immediately get kicked for joining a game mode. Why do I have to sift through 100 games just to hope to find a lobby that I can invite my friends to? Just because I want to play adversary modes with my friends, so I need to find a lobby that is both not full, but full enough to enjoy the adversary mode. It should be simple to play with my friends in GTA 5's wide selection of adversary modes, but unfortunately it's just not that way. It doesn't feel simple at all. It just feels like a chore to try and find a not completely full adversary mode. Also, get rid of the timer. Why is there even a timer for a game mode where you need to have a lot of people just to start it? Give us an option to turn off the timer when we host lobbies, please, Rockstar. Now, the fourth thing they should add into GTA 5 Online is more CEO colors. I feel like they could easily add more CEO colors into GTA. There are way more colors than just a measly 10 colors. Not to mention, the max amount of players is 30, so I find myself a lot of the times lobby hopping for almost 30 minutes just to find a lobby without the max CEO numbers in them. If the maximum player capacity is 30, how come we can't have a max number CEO of 20 or more? With how popular GTA is and growing to this day, it can sometimes be really hard to find a lobby that I want to join just to do my business stuff without having to worry about max number of CEOs in it. Rockstar, please add more CEO colors and slots. This will make it to where more people will be able to work on their businesses that they bought instead of them having to hope to be able to be lucky to secure a CEO spot in a hopefully not full CEO lobby. I find it really frustrating that there aren't more colors of CEOs into GTA Online because people want to do their businesses and that's why they join public lobbies most of the time. So adding more CEO colors would definitely benefit the GTA community. That's just what I believe though. Now, the fifth thing I want them to add into GTA is boxing. You have golf, you have arm wrestling, you have tennis. Where's boxing at? I think it would be a really fun addition to add into GTA 5 if they added boxing. This game mode would be really fun. If they implemented the new fighting mechanics too that I mentioned in the number 2 slot that I was talking about, that would make boxing even more fun. Having haymakers, you know, jabs and all that, like all different kinds of punches, it would make boxing a lot more fun. They should also make this boxing game mode have an option to have up to 8 players, but you can toggle this option. How many players you want in your lobby, you can control. Let's say you want a 1v1, you can set it to where it's only 1 player, so that way you can have a 1v1 with your friend. If you want an all-out crazy-ass hectic boxing brawl, you can set it to a maximum of 8 players. This will be a lot of fun, I think, because just imagine duking it out with your friends. No guns, no weapons, just pure punching and fisticuffs to try and best your opponent. I think it would also be really cool if you could customize your boxing gloves in the match, or add boxing gloves as an option to wear at stores. This then could be like put into the boxing game mode itself. The boxing game mode should have a standard of 3 rounds or less if someone gets knocked out. Also, if they add a knockout feature, I think that would be not only super entertaining to watch, but hilarious just to see your character, your GTA Online character, fly and ragdoll across the screen after getting knocked out. But it would also be really satisfying to knock out your friends or even your most hated griefers in a pure fun boxing match. It would just be really awesome to have that break from shooting and guns, as you see right now. There's a lot of shooting and guns in this game, and weapons, so adding a boxing ring would just be a really fun break away from all the like toxic griefers sniping you and all the weapons and hecticness, you know? Now, for my 6th thing they should add into GTA 5 is fast travel through taxis. I know you can use taxis in GTA 5 story mode, but I'm not sure why we can't just use taxis as a means of getting around the map quicker in an online lobby. Also make it to where we can skip the ride, so we just teleport instantly. With how big the GTA map is, I think it would be a huge time saver to implement fast travel through taxi. If you can fast travel in a submarine via the Kasaka, how come we can't get taxi fast travel? This would actually make taxis very useful in GTA 5 Online, especially if we're trying to make money and quickly get to our MC drug businesses. Or just like, you know, get out of the country or get into the city faster, instead of having to drive a long and lengthy 6 or 7 miles just to get to and fro from the city or to the country. Also, don't make the cabs expensive. It's a means of getting around quick, so it should be at the most like $100 or $200 to get from point A to point B. If taxis were expensive, no one would use them, so it should be set to an affordable price. That way, it doesn't make taxis irrelevant, and people can get to where they need to go quicker with fast travel. Maybe they didn't add this into GTA Online because griefers or people who try and exploit can abuse this privilege, but this can easily be avoided if there's like a cooldown on the taxi, kind of like when you're calling your car from the mechanic. Now, the 7th thing they should add to GTA is phone contact management. I'm not sure why, but using the phone is annoying most of the time, especially if you're just trying to call Lester to get the cops off of you, or maybe you're getting shot at by an Oppressor Mark II griefer, so you're just trying to go off the radar, but unfortunately you're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through all your contacts just to find Lester in your phone, but all your other contacts get in the way, so because of you taking forever to find Lester, you either die by the cops or die by an annoying griefer in online. You know, please let us move around contacts in our GTA phones so that we can prioritize Lester and put him at the very top, or maybe prioritize the mechanic and put him at the very top. I think it would just be really cool if Rockstar added folders or little tabs that you can make on your phone So you can put all the important contacts in one spot. Like for example, Morris Mutual, Lester, Franklin, and the assistant can all be in one important folder. You open up that folder and there you go. There's all your important contacts. Whereas the dumb slots can also be in a separate folder, like Sasanta, English Dave, Simeon, all the people that you rarely call or contact can go into a separate contact list. I just want to be able to move and manage my contact list because I feel like it's really important to have Lester at the top or the mechanic at the top or maybe even Morris Mutual at the top, because these three contacts we use most of the time in GTA Online. So I remember one day I just scrolled through my contacts trying to find Lester. It was taking forever and I died by the cops, and it was really annoying because I was just trying to remove my wanted level, and I thought to myself, well, let me see if I can just move the contacts around. Unfortunately, that's not an option, so I think it would be really amazing if Rockstar implemented contact management in GTA 5 Online. Now, the eighth thing they should add into GTA is a thumbnail or picture of the vehicle you're calling or selecting when you're calling your mechanic. Why is it that there's so many cars, like an expensive selection of cars, an expansive and expensive selection of cars, I should add, and vehicles to own in this game, but there's just no thumbnail or picture that pops up next to the vehicle you're trying to call? If you're hovering over a vehicle, there should just be a thumbnail over it. That way you could see what car or vehicle you're calling if you don't remember the name. I think it would just be really useful to have a thumbnail right next to the name of your vehicle. That way you can actually see what you're calling on your phone before you call it. This would also help avoid calling the wrong vehicle, or just have the clarity of knowing that what you're calling is actually the right vehicle that you want to drive. Because if you call a wrong vehicle, you have to wait for a cooldown, and it just seems like it's a hassle, or like trial and error type game that you're playing if you don't remember the name of the vehicle that you're trying to call. I think they should also implement an option to take pictures on your phone of the cars you own and then send it to your mechanic so he can organize the pictures of your cars to match the right names. This would be so amazing to have, because imagine just being able to pull up your mechanic and you see all neat and organized on the right side just a thumbnail of all the cars and vehicles that you took a picture of. So you could easily pick the right vehicle quicker and faster, and then you wouldn't have the hassle of accidentally calling the wrong vehicle, having to wait that cooldown, and just wasting a lot of time. So this would be a big time saver, and it would also look very organized and very neat. And I think this is something they should implement into GTA 5 Online. Now, the ninth thing I would love to see added into GTA 5 is a brand new system of how they do double money in RP. I believe the way that Rockstar does double money in RP on their adversary modes and races just makes it to where if someone actually really enjoys a game mode, let's say for example Slasher, someone really loves to play Slasher, right? That's their favorite adversary mode to play. But it sucks for that person because that person can't find anyone to play with, because that game mode is not double money and it's not double RP. So it makes that game mode irrelevant. Well, that now makes the person have to wait until that adversary mode is double money in RP, because this week's double money in RP is double down, which other people may not like. Instead of having it to where one or two adversary modes are double money in RP, Rockstar should change it to where there is just a whole playlist of adversary modes ranging from 20 to 30 adversary modes that are double money in RP, and even have it to where players can vote for what adversary modes they want to see in that playlist for that specific week. This would make adversary modes that people don't play much more relevant and popular, and this would also stop the issue of having not enough players wanting to join less popular game modes, because it's not double money in RP. Not to mention, this would also be very fun for everyone because it would mean more variety in adversary modes, and this would give every adversary mode a chance to be played. This would also give a nice gameplay feel. Instead of feeling like you're grinding one adversary mode to make money, you'll have a multitude of options to pick from. And it would just feel like you're earning money to have fun instead of a grindy feel to it. This would just be a whole new amazing system that Rockstar could add, and it just would make adversary modes more relevant and more fun to play, in my opinion. And last but certainly not least, the 10th and final thing I want them to add into GTA 5 Online is a whole new Cops and Robbers lobby. This new lobby would pull up on the menu as if you were trying to go into GTA Online. But instead, it'll say join GTA Cops and Robbers Online. This new Cops and Robbers lobby will restrict or not include any futuristic vehicles or guns. This lobby will have you choose a role before joining cops. This lobby will have you choose a role before joining cops or robbers. I know you can do this on PC, but it would be really amazing to see something like this implemented for console players. I would love a cops and robbers lobby where you play as a cop or a robber with only normal gun weapons, and each player has an objective to steal or bust each other. There would be 15 cops and 15 robbers, max in one lobby. This would be perfect because it would equal 30 players. The robber would be assigned to stealing money from new places and shops in the map, and the cops need to try and arrest all the robbers. If either opposing side meets their objective, the game is over. For example, if the robbers steal a certain amount of money or valuables around the map, then the robbers win. If the cops bust all the robbers, then the cops win. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think adding this into GTA would make players that want old school GTA without the lasers and futuristic stuff really happy. Not to mention, it just would be a really insane feature to add for console players, because I could just imagine everyone having a blast with this new DLC update, being able to just have fun with a cop role or a robber role. And to make it even more intricate or more engaging, maybe you can even have it to where each role has a different set of skills. Like the cop is like able to take more shots than the robber because their training and equipment is better than the robbers. Or make it to where the robber is easily able to avoid cops because they can just appear off the map more frequently, but only when they steal a certain amount of money or valuables. This way, it's not overpowered. So they need to steal a certain amount of money or valuables to fill up this power. And then also make this power have a cooldown. So it would encourage more players not to spam the off the radar power. But this new lobby should reward players who like playing, who play cops and robbers. A certain amount of money after each game is over. If cops win, they get more money. If robbers win, they get more money. And maybe even add it to where players can also unlock exclusive rewards while playing the cops and robbers game mode, like unlocking new masks or clothing items. This would encourage players to play cops and robbers if they were a little skeptical about the game mode or the new lobby. I really wish they would add something like this into GTA 5 Online. I think it would be one of Rockstar's best updates if they ever decided to add a Cops and Robbers game mode. I mean, they're already really close to it with the Vespucci jobs. You know, being the runner and the interceptor. That's very, very close to Cops and Robbers. But I just want a whole new lobby of Cops and Robbers type game mode. I think it would be really fantastic and extremely fun to be able to experience something like that. Rockstar, please consider adding a Cops and Robbers game mode. I believe lots of GTA players would enjoy something like this added into Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. For many reasons, because I feel like a lot of GTA players don't like the Oppressor Mark IIs or don't like the lasers or the up and atomizer. They just miss the old GTA weapons or the old GTA heists. So adding this new lobby would definitely make those players more happy. And not to mention, it just would be an overall really fun idea. Anyways, guys, that is my top 10 things I believe they should add into GTA 5. If you guys like these ideas, make sure to jiggle that notification bell, punch the like button, and roundhouse kick that subscribe button so you don't miss out on entertaining videos like this. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace.